Hi, my name is Josh, also known as Yoshi Bear J. I'm a digital marketer, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you a free full tutorial on how to set up your Google search ads properly. I'm going to be showing you step by step from point A all the way to the end of your campaign so you can publish. But guys, I don't waste no time. Let's get into the video. Hi guys, so in today's video, I'm going to show you step by step how to run your first Google ad. Google ad is awesome in terms of helping you get more traffic, sales. It works like Facebook, TikTok ads. The reason why I'm showing you how to do this is because these days, you don't want to just rely on one platform to get you all your leads or all your sales or all your traffic. You want to diversify your platforms. That's really important because just in case if one goes down or an algorithm change or the creative isn't working as much, then you can always look at your other platforms to see how they're performing. And the thing is that once you have a combined effort of multiple different platforms all working together to get you leads, sales, that's where you really get the consistency. Because say on one platform, like Facebook ads, say you're not getting as many consistent sales on there, but then on another platform, you're getting a little bit more consistent sales. Combining them together, that's where the consistency comes in, right? Because you're getting results from different channels, right? So in this tutorial, it's a full tutorial showing you how to do it. And guys, I will definitely use this as part of your marketing strategy. So once you get here, right, you want to choose either sales, leads, or web traffic. Some people choose web traffic just to kind of see, how people respond to their ads, how people respond to their offer. But a lot of times you just want to go straight to the point, just like Facebook ads. You want to go straight to the point. You want to do sales or leads. If you are a business, a service business that you're trying to, or you're in real estate or selling financial products, you may want to go for leads. But if you're like an e-commerce company, you sell products online, you're a company that does ads directly to your offer, when you're trying to get more conversions online, then sales is an option you may want to go for, right? So usually it's between sales and leads, and every now and then it's traffic, just to see what data comes in, right? So I'm going to pick leads. And then guys, once you've done that, you're going to be given all these options. You're going to be given search, performance max, display, discovery, and shopping, video, all these guys, right? And basically, search is basically when people type into Google and say, hey, where can I buy a body wave wig? Right? Let's use a company that's selling hair, for example. Right? So curly wigs. And then you start to see the ads pop up online. This is what a search ad is. This is what a search ad is. Let me give you an example. So now I'm in Google, I'm going to type in wigs, right? And I'm going to press enter. And as you can see here, you're going to see, different options, like some shopping ads and all that stuff. But your search ads are these. See where the sponsored tab is? As you can see here, these are your these are your search ads, right? Your search Google ads. Because I typed in the word wigs into Google search and this came up. So that's pretty much, so these guys are running Google ads. They're running it in a way for when I type in the word wigs, their company is going to pop up. This company's popped up. This company has popped up. As you can see, it's only the top two that are running Google ads right here. The good thing about Google ads is that when you run them, there's a high likelihood you're going to be one of the first searches up here. But when you scroll down, you go down here, these guys, they're further down, But when you run Google ads or search ads, you're going to be up here most of the time. Yeah. So as you can see, this is what I'm going to show you how to do in the video. So let's get back to our Google Ads dashboard. So we're back in our Google Ads dashboard. So we've already chosen leads, and then we're going to do search. Then once you've chosen search, you're going to be given a number of ways that you want your goals to be reached. Because I've chosen leads, right? I want people to give me their lead on my website. So I click website visits. And in here, you want to put in your website. If you choose sales, for example, you may also want to do the same for that, because why? They're going to go to your website to purchase your product. Another thing you could do is that you can do store visits, and then you can enter your location at the next step here. But let's assume most of you want the action to be taken on the website. Now, once you've done that, all you got to do is scroll down, and then here, and this is specifically for leads, choose your leads conversion goals. Yeah. So if you want them to submit a form, call, sign up, then you can choose any of these options. It solely depends on what a lead means to you. Does a lead mean to you a phone call, someone filling in their details, someone coming to your website and then filling in their details on your website? It depends on what a lead means to you, especially a high quality lead. Now, if I scroll to the top and let's say I choose sales and then I choose search, it's going to be different. It's going to be completely different, because you can see here, you've got website visits, phone calls, store visits, and app downloads. You can choose your sales conversion goals. We could do either purchase, where they come to your site and make the purchase, or purchase subscription. So people can come to your site, make a purchase on a subscription product, a product that they pay for monthly or weekly or on a regular basis, right? And you can choose any one of these options, right? So that's mainly the difference between choosing sales and leads. The conversion goals are different, as well as the ways to reach your goal. You just have one more option, phone calls. Whereas with leads, it was website, store visits, and app downloads. With sales, it's just one extra one, which is phone calls. Because some people may see your product online, but want to make a phone call before they make that purchase online or make the purchase in store. So I just wanted to show you the difference between choosing sales and leads. But let's get back to leads. And then I'm going to search and then website. And let's pretend I'm going to put in a random website in here. So let's pretend that I'm trying to get leads for my hair salon. Basically, I want to get more clients for my hair salon in London. Just as an example. So I'm going to put in a fake website in here. So I'm going to call www.hairsalon.com. Yeah. And then phone calls from your ads. So I'm going to select this. Right. Now, once I've done that, so let's pretend that for my hair salon, for my clients, they got a call in, and I can then convert them over the phone to be like, hey, we can do this hairstyle for you, etc., etc. Right. So that's how we can do it. Once you've chosen whichever lead conversion goal you want to do, then you got to click continue. Now here, as you can see here, it says type search goals leads. The campaign name, you want to give the campaign a name. So leads search 1. So it gives you a name already, but I'm going to call it leads for hair salon. Remember that you're only going to see this. So your audience or the people on the internet aren't going to see this campaign name. It's just for you, right? Because as you continue to do more Google ads, you're going to be doing campaigns for different things, different products, different services. So just as a way of organization, you want to name your campaign appropriately. So here, when you get to networks, I usually untick these two, right? The reason why is because Google is basically the majority of the internet, basically. Yeah. And I untick this second one as well, because I just feel like display network is almost like the audience network for Facebook ads. It's kind of like, I don't really see that much results, right? So I tend to untick both of these. Guys, when building out any campaign, you want to give it as much freedom as possible, because the more freedom that you give the algorithm, the better it's going to perform, and the more data that comes in, and the more you can analyze that data and optimize for that data and focus on what is working versus what is not working. That's why you want to get rid of any restrictions in your campaigns. And this is one of them. Now, once you've done that, scroll down to locations. And let's say my hair salon is in London, right? So United Kingdom, and then hair, you've got hair target, presence or interest. So what we can do is I can leave this as United Kingdom, and you can make your certain changes here, depending on how you want to do it. So say my salon is in London, and I'm trying to target the entire United Kingdom because my salon is so amazing. And I've got one location in London, and I'm trying to get as many people willing to travel to London to see my huge salon. Yeah. That's how you want to do it. You can do it by city if you want to be more specific. So you can say, all right, cool, my salon's in London, so I only want to target people in London. Put in, so you got the languages right here, and you got here English here already, right? If you're targeting an audience that like speaks another language, like Spanish or just any other language, then you can put those languages in here, right? But just make sure that your ads on the ad level, it reflects that. So you're also putting in the language in your ads as well. Now, once you've done that, all you got to do is go to audience segments. The thing I love about Google Ads is how easy it just guides you from one stage to the next. I love it, right? And guys, if you watch this video enough times, you know how to do it. You know how to do Google Ads. And I love the fact that Google has really made it a lot more easier to create campaigns on their platform. I'm not having to look for, okay, where's the next step? Okay, what level am I at? What's next? It's like, you've done the name, you've done search, next. I love it. I love it. And it's just so friendly for beginners as well, especially people who are first doing their first Google Ads campaign. Now we've clicked on this, we've got audience segments, right? And then here, because we're targeting hair, I have a hair salon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure this observation is selected. The reason why I choose observation, not targeting, is because with observation, one, it doesn't narrow the reach of the campaign, because I'm giving the algorithm much more of a chance to get more data. Obviously, I'm going to put my audience segments in here, like, let's say beauty. Let's see what pops up. Okay, cool. Beauty and personal care, right? Obviously, I'm going to put my audience segments in here for sure as those little guardrails, but at least the campaign has a lot more freedom to get more data and show my ads to as many people as possible. And this is great, especially if this is one of your first campaigns to do. If you haven't run a bunch of different Google ads and you've got so much data, this is good if you're just starting out, right? Because when you're just starting out, your main purpose is getting data as well as results, leads, sales. But by and large, it's data. Because when you're getting data, the data is going to tell you, hey, focus on this. It is actually women that are between these age groups that are interested. Hey, it is these people that live in this part of town that are interested. It just enables you to focus more on the data that's actually getting you the results, rather than making prejudgments and saying, I know for a fact this is going to work for me, but then it doesn't work for you and then you're stuck. You might as well go broad first, and then you'll see, okay, out of these, this worked, this worked, this worked. And now you're focusing on the ones that are working. So you want to select observation. And here for this part, right, you want to put in like 15 to 20 of these. You want to choose at least 15 to 20 of these, right? But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to choose like 3, just for the sake of the video, right? So here we go. But you want to do at least 15 to 20. You want to choose at least 15 to 20, guys. Now, once that's done and you got your audience segments in here and you've selected observation. So once this audience segment stuff is done, then you're going to come down here to budget. And here in budget, you can choose the currency of your choice. It's totally up to you. And then all you want to do, you want to put in the budget. So I'll put in a budget here of 40 at 40. And this is a daily budget. All right. So, and then what do you want to focus on? And it's totally up to you. You can focus on conversions, on conversion value, especially if you're selling an e-commerce product. So let's say, for example, that I choose clicks. Then it's going to say set a maximum cost per click. Usually, guys, when you are doing ads and clicks and getting clicks and sales and stuff like that, you've got to know at what cost you're getting those clicks and sales. But in order to know what costs those clicks or conversions or whatever you're bidding for costs, you need to run the ads in the first place in order to know what it is. So let's say by and large, I don't want to spend more than £8 for a click, because due to past experience that I'm getting clicks way less than that. But you have to remember, these are bidding platforms. By giving it, and it's obviously not going to be more than £8. It's not going to be £8. It's not. But you're just letting Google know that, look, yo, Google, I ain't gonna spend more than £8 on a click. That ain't happening, mate. That ain't happening, mate. That's the ceiling. Yeah. So, but you're gonna be getting clicks, but way less than that, right? But it's always good to set a maximum, because at times, if you don't set a maximum, you could be getting clicks for crazy money, or getting clicks or conversions for crazy money when you didn't really have to. So for the sake of the video, I'm going to put in 8 in here. Once that's done, click on show more settings right here, and then add rotation. And then you want to leave it as optimize, prefer, best performing ads, right? So basically, this section right here, it basically shows ads that are expected to get more clicks and conversions. So basically, this is like an algorithm thing. So if the algorithm thinks that certain ads are going to get more clicks, it's going to show those ads first, pretty much, right? Because when you think about it, these platforms, they're incentivized to get us results. So in order to get us results, they're going to show the ads that they think will actually get the clicks, the sales, etc., etc. So I'll leave this like this right here. And once that's done, you just click save and continue right here. And now we're going to be at the ad group level. One thing to remember when doing ad groups is that ad groups are basically where you put in your keywords. So remember, earlier on in the video, I was talking about you type in the word wigs into Google. That word wig that I put into Google was a keyword. That's a keyword. And that is what you put in here. But the thing with ad groups is that you want to make sure that you have a theme for your ad groups. So say, for example, your first ad group is the keywords are all going to be wig related. And then your second ad group, your keyword is going to be bundles related or curly wig related. The reason why you want to have different themes for your ad groups is so that you know which theme of keywords gets you better results or gets you the most results. So here, as you can see here, this is ad group 1, but I'm going to call it wig themed ad group 1. Yeah. And then we have the keyword, the website right here. You can put in the products or services that you advertise. So wigs, hair salon. Yeah. And then when you put that in here, what's going to happen? You can click here, get keyword suggestions. And then when you click on those keywords, that button where it says keyword suggestions, it's going to give you these keyword suggestions. Another thing about this section is that you want to make sure that you do your keyword research beforehand, because you don't want to get here and be like, oh, okay, what word? Okay, no, you want to do a bunch of keyword research before you do this. And one of the ways you can do that keyword research is by going to this. Go to Google and type in Google Keyword Planner, and then right here, find your campaign keywords with Keyword Planner. So if you click here, and right here, you just click Visit Keyword Planner, and you'll be on a platform where you could type in your keyword and get loads of good keyword suggestions. And this is one way to do your keyword research. There are so many other platforms that you could use to help with your keyword research. But doing keyword research before you're doing the Google ad for search is so important, because keywords is literally the foundation of who sees your ad and ultimately what is going to lead to you getting the results, the clicks, the conversions, the sales, the leads, etc. Keywords are super important, because the way we interact with the internet is by typing in keywords, by typing in words. So you want to think of all the different keywords that your prospective customer is going to type, and look at things like search volume and all that good stuff before making that decision to put it into your Google ads. So let's go back to our Google Ads dashboard. So here, as I mentioned before, I said you need to make sure that your ad group have a theme. So this is going to be a wigs themed ad. So we'll do wigs for wedding. As you can see, as I'm putting in the keywords in here, you should see the daily estimates right here. Right. So you're gonna put in a number of keywords into here, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to only put in 3. And this is a wigs themed ad group. Now, if I want to do a second ad group, all I've got to do is scroll down right here and then click new ad group right here. And we're going to be shown ad group 2. The way you want to see your ad groups, you almost want to see them as 2 audiences, basically, because you're trying to see which one of those groups are going to perform better. That's it. So now we've done this wigs themed ad group, and we're going to do the same for this one, www.hairsalon.com. But this one is going to be curly hair theme ad group 2. And here I can put in curly hair, curly afro, curly yeah. And then here, click get keyword suggestions. And this, like I mentioned, doing it this way is just a quick and fast way of doing it. But you don't want to rely on this. You want to do full-on keyword research. Yeah. And now we've just clicked in here. As you can see here, we've got it's giving us loads of keyword suggestions, right? Loads that are fitting in with the theme of curly hair. So you got curly wavy hair, natural curls, afro curly hair, wavy curls. Yeah. So I'm going to leave this like this for the sake of the video, so you can see the power of doing it by ad groups and also using keywords. As you can see here, also when you go down, you see the keyword broad match, phrase match, exact match. So broad match is essentially when people type in the word, any one of these words, and then it's going to show your ad. Then phrase match is when they type in this word and then your ad shows up. But phrase match is where you got to put these little speech bubbles, these speech marks, basically, next to the word, like this, as you can see here. Yeah, this is phrase match. But then exact match is when they do this. So you got to do this. So when you put in keywords and you put in this straight bracket around it, that means that when they have to type in this exact word like this, curly bundles, curly space bundles, and then your ad shows up to them. So broad match, phrase match, exact match, as you go across, it becomes more and more focused. So broad match is very broad. They could type in wigs, W-I-G-S, wigs with a Z on the end. The spelling doesn't even have to be exact, right? Phrase match, they put in the word, the ad comes up. Exact match, they have to type in the exact word as it is and put as it is like this, and then your ads show up. But when you're doing the keywords, you have to put in these punctuations around the word that you're trying to do. Yeah. So guys, this is why this is so important to do keyword research. It's so important. Like, I can't stress it anymore. It's super important to do keyword research before doing this, so you know what keywords you're going to go for. Because if you choose really good keywords that have good search volume, there's a high chance that your ads are going to do really well. Yeah. This ain't something that you just put in random. No, you got to have some strategy to it. And bear in mind also, with new ad group, you can put in another ad group. You can do as many ad groups as you like. You can do as many as you want. But I tend to do it really simple. I like to have 2 ad groups so I can compare. Then once you've done that, you just click save and continue right here. And here is the actual ad. So when people actually type in the keywords, as you can see in this preview, this is the actual ad that they'll actually see, right? So you put in the headline, you can put in the description. So say, for example, I want to put in the best salon in the UK. And you can do multiple headlines. The best salon ever. Salon greatness. The best salon, as you can see here, you can see it in the preview right here. Yeah, you can see it in the preview right here. And make sure that your headlines address a problem, right? Address something that you can solve, right? For example, the headline for a hair salon, because one of the main issues with hair salons is booking appointments, right? Sometimes it can get really busy. Sometimes it can be the waiting times can be really, really long. So in the ad, you can say quick service, quick service, or hair salon with high quality service. Guys, I'm just writing any random thing here, just as an example, right? Just as an example here. But you want to put multiple headlines in here, and it gives you the option to add some more. Also, bear in mind this number as well. So you don't want your headlines to be too long, or else Google is going to say, hey, it's too long, and then you have to shorten it, right? Same with the descriptions. You can put your site links and all that good stuff, right? And as you're doing this, right, it's going to tell you your ad strength. It's going to basically mark off like, okay, cool, this is great. You've done this, you make your headlines more unique, etc., etc. Right. So again, just like the keywords, you want to make sure that you prepare your headlines beforehand. So you want to look at your competitors, see what headlines they're doing, see what they're doing, and then get some inspiration and do that for your ads as well. Once that's done, All you got to do is click save and continue, and you've done your first Google ad, your first Google search ad. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial showing you how to set up your Google ads step by step. As usual, I'll be coming back with more marketing tips and tricks to help you in your business. If you want to stay up to date on the latest marketing tips, strategies, the latest changes, algorithm changes, click the link in the description to sign up to my marketing newsletter. And also, for those of you that got a lot of value out of this video, please subscribe and also like this video. And as usual, I'll be coming back with more to help you. Take care, guys.